Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Sadique, and in this video we will look after the current affairs of 28th August 2024. So let's start with the question of the day. Recently, Union Cabinet approved Union Unified Pension Scheme, and by amalgamating the advantages from the both previous OPS and old pension scheme and also new pension scheme. So based on which committee recommendations this UPS is formed. We already discussed this unified pension scheme topic in our previous video, I mean yesterday's current affairs. So if you guys want to check out, then it's available in the playlist. You can go and have a look. Okay, I gave the detailed information about this unified pension scheme and the differences between OPS new and OPS new pension scheme and how it evolved into this unified pension scheme also. So based on which committee recommendations this UPS is formed. So the answer is TV Somnath committee. Okay, this HEMA committee, this is about the Malayalam film industry. Okay, Malayalam film industry, about the I mean about industries things going on. Based on that this committee is HEMA committee, and BVR Subramaniam is the CEO of Niti Aayog. And Parameshwaran Iyer is actually a World Bank director, I think former, I think so. I don't have good idea, but please have a Google search, you can get it. But he belongs to some World Bank director, I think so. So let's next dive into the today's current affairs. First is India-Brazil co-chair 9th Joint Commission meeting. The External Affairs Minister Jaishankar today co-chaired this commission along with this Brazil counterpart Mauro Vieira in New Delhi. So they discussed about this bilateral relations and in regarding to the cooperation in trade, defense, energy, everything, space and technology also. The strategic partnership between India and Brazil started in 2006, and recently India gave this strategic partnership with Poland. Recently, when Modi's visit to Poland, they updated the relationship, I mean bilateral relations to strategic. Okay, the next, this currently Brazil is holding this G20 presidency, and G20 summit will take place from November 18th to 19th of this year in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Okay, we can see the G20 presidencies here. 2025 is in South Africa, and 2026 is in USA. So this year's G20 presidency is by Brazil. So it holds immense importance, this visit of Brazilian minister, okay, Mauro Vieira. And the theme of this year's G20 summit is building a just world and a sustainable planet. I think this is very important for in the context of examinations. Building a just world and a sustainable planet. Most of the themes revolve around this sustainability or green economy, like it focuses on conserving energy, all like green energies, you understand. So all conservation of resources or everything revolves around these. So it's actually building a just world and a sustainable planet. So this is the theme of G20 summit this year, and it is going to held at November 18th to 19th in Brazil. Okay, and yeah, you can once again revise this. South Africa is going to host it in 2025 and USA in 2026. Let's move on to next one. Single strain oral cholera vaccine launched in Hyderabad. The vaccine name is Hilcol. Okay, let's get into details. So this is actually oral cholera vaccine. It will be given through mouth. Okay, that's why it is oral cholera vaccine, and It was launched by Bharat Biotech International Limited, BBIL, Hyderabad. Okay. And the vaccine named Hilcol was developed by under license from Hillman Laboratories and is funded by Merck, USA and Wellcome Trust. So that's why the name came Hilcol. And global, actually suggests that there is a deficit of about 40 million doses of oral cholera vaccine worldwide. So this gives the chance to manufacture more and more vaccines. Okay. Yeah. So what is cholera? Cholera is a bacterial infection. It's a bacterial infection. Okay, it's not virus, and it is spread. It spreads through water, and it causes severe diarrhea and dehydration. That usually spreads through water. Yeah, cholera actually spreads through water, and it is fatal if not treated right away. Because obviously, if you have severe diarrhea and the body fluids, everything will be coming out, right? So your body will get dehydrated, and that will prove to be fatal. Okay. So the key symptoms of diarrhea, dehydration, vomiting, leg cramps, and shocks and seizures are also seen in some cases. So treatments includes rehydration, obviously dehydration, okay, and giving IV fluids and antibiotics because it's bacteria, right? So antibiotics. And India develops indigenous RT-PCR testing kit for mpox. Recently, World Health Organization also declared emergency, public health emergency on this prevalence and the spread of monkeypox, mpox, in many parts of Africa. Okay, so yeah, so India developed indigenous RT-PCR testing kit for mpox to reduce the result time. Basically, it takes around 1 to 2 hours. So, but this test delivers in just 40 minutes. So it was developed by, approved by CDSCO, like a Central Drugs Standard Control Organization. And who did this? It is done by Siemens Healthineers, IMDX mpox detection. Okay, Siemens Healthineers. Okay, this is the one who developed this. Okay, so yeah, it's an indigenous one. According to WHO, globally since 2022, more than 99,000 cases and 208 deaths from 116 countries has been reported. So WHO declared this mpox as a public health emergency. Okay, next, we already saw, right, Brazil's Mauro Vieira is on Indian visit. So Hardeep Singh Puri, the petroleum and natural gas minister, and had a chat with the Brazilian Mauro Vieira. So the discussions took place regarding the bilateral relations and also the hydrocarbon trade and the area of biofuels. Here we have this global biofuel alliance. Puri, our minister, Mr. Puri, welcomed Brazil's consistent and steadfast support to Global Biofuels Alliance. Global Biofuels Alliance is why important because India, it's an Indian initiative, right? So that's why it's very important. Narendra Modi, our Prime Minister, along with the leaders of Singapore, Bangladesh, Italy, USA, Brazil, Argentina, Mauritius, and UAE, launched Global Biofuel Alliance on September 2023 on the sidelines of G20 summit in that year in New Delhi. So when India hosted this G20 summit, this Global Biofuel Alliance has initiated by India. Okay, currently there are around 25 countries and 12 international organizations as member, and recently Hungary joined this Global Biofuel Alliance. It's very important, very important, I think so. So Hungary joined this Global Biofuel Alliance recently. Okay, now totally we have 25 countries and 12 international organizations. Okay, so it's an Indian initiative. Next, Union government launches new guidelines for effective public grievance redressal. Okay, so what are those guidelines? The guidelines are integrated platform for grievance filing called CPGRAMS, and CPGRAMS means centralized public grievance redress and monitoring system, and also to reduce the grievance redressal from 30 days to 21 days, and nodal officers to be appointed in all ministries and departments to address the grievances effectively. And also a monthly grievance redressal index is also to be started to rank various ministries and departments. Okay, so it's basically a governance initiative, like to understand the grievances of public. Okay, so yeah, CPgrams is a integrated platform for this grievance filing, and also this 30 it was reduced to 21 days from 30 days earlier, the timeline of grievance redressal. And also nodal officers will be appointed in all the ministries and departments to address these grievances. Okay, and also an index is also a monthly grievance redressal index is also there, so that the competitive thing will be there, right? So that the grievances will be completed as fast as possible by using that competitive spirit if we rank, right? So that. And next, Paralympics is going to start today on 28th August to 8th September. This is a pharynx cap. It's a mascot of this Paris Olympics. It symbolizes the freedom, liberty, and of this French thing. And yeah, so the total of 84 Indian para athletes will compete this edition of the games. And Summer Paralympics begins today in Paris. I'll update you regarding this in the next coming videos regarding the medals won and everything. So let's look at some important venues I wrote here, so that it will be of useful for exams. So 2028 Olympics will be going to held at Los Angeles, and 2032 Olympics is in Brisbane, and 2026 Winter Olympics is in Milano and Cortina, Italy, and 2026 Commonwealth Games is in Australia, and 2026 Asian Games is in Aichi, Nagoya, Japan. Okay, these are some few. If you want me to do a separate video on this Olympics or the venues which sports events going to be conducted in future, then you can write in the comment section. I'll make sure to upload a separate video on that. Okay, so let's revise once again. 2028 it will be going to held at Los Angeles, 2032 Summer Olympics in Brisbane, Australia, and 2026 Winter Olympics in Milano and Cortina, Italy, and 2026 Commonwealth Games in Victoria, Australia, and 2026 Asian Games in Japan, Aichi, Nagoya, Japan. Next, India and US recently signed a Defense Supply Act. Okay, our Defense Minister Rajnath Singh went to US for this. During this visit, this pact has been signed. SOSA, and the other one is Memorandum of Agreement regarding assignment of liaison officers. There is also another agreement, RDP. I don't have a clarity of update on that, but if that is also signed, I'll update in the next video. So this SOSA security of supplies arrangement, it was signed with 18 countries by US. India is the 18th country, and it's also not legally binding. Okay, these two are very important considering the objective questions point of view. So SOSA is not legally binding, and also it's not sanction proofed, and India is the 18th partner of the SOSA. Okay, what does SOSA do? SOSA actually it allows on priority to supply defense related goods and services. Suppose if any country which is partner of US, like now we have this Latvia, these are also part of SOSA agreement. So if Latvia is in war with some other country, then US can provide on priority basis the goods or supplies that will support its defense. Okay, that's what the SOSA is all about. And during critical times, almost it means at war with some other countries, right? So yeah, next, leptospirosis. This is actually it started in Kerala. Right now it's going on, like, I mean, after this Nipah virus has been subsided recently in Kerala, now again this leptospirosis has been rising. So it's actually known as rat fever. Why it is known as rat fever? Because this infection happens from animals, like farm animals, wild pigs, marine animals, pets and all, but especially from rats. particularly from rats, it's more prevalent. And also leptospirosis is a bacterial infection. Okay, this is a bacterial infection and it is also known as rat fever. And yeah, so it is spread through urine of infected animals, particularly rats. Okay, not only urine, also it is said that it is spread through the reproductive parts also of this infected animals. Okay, so this is all about leptospirosis. It's a bacteria. It's a bacterial infection and most common in tropical and subtropical areas with high rainfall. And also recently Kerala floods happened, right? And with this leptospirosis, it actually aids, it actually helps this leptospirosis to spread, because this rainfall, everything makes this area more vulnerable to this spread of this leptospirosis. Okay, you can see the symptoms here: high fever, red eyes, abdominal pain, headache and muscle aches, chills, rash. Okay, so yeah, these are some basic symptoms. So it's all about leptospirosis. So what things you have to remember is it is a bacterial infection, and state affected is Kerala, and also it is also known as rat fever. And another thing is it can spread through urine of infected animals. Okay, next, Tanager 1 satellite by NASA. NASA, in collaboration with various organizations, has launched this Tanager 1 satellite aboard Falcon 9 rocket. Falcon 9 is a SpaceX rocket. So what is the objective of this Tanager 1? It is to track the methane. Okay, the methane and carbon dioxide emissions using imaging spectrometer technology developed by NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory. So it's all about to track methane and carbon dioxide emissions. Okay, it can be done by measuring the unique spectral fingerprints left by different compounds in the Earth's atmosphere. This Tanager is for to measure methane and carbon dioxide emissions. Okay, so methane is a potent greenhouse gas contributing, I mean, why we are tracking this methane and carbon dioxide emissions is because they are very potent to contribute for global warming. So that's why we are doing this, I mean, NASA is doing this tracking of methane and carbon dioxide emissions. Okay, to assess and to analyze things we do. So it's particularly targeted during its role in ground level ozone. To forming ground level ozone, this methane plays a huge role. So yeah, which poses health risks. You see, ozone is good in stratosphere, but if that ozone is present in ground level, then it's it's a very serious health risk. Okay, and is linked to premature deaths. So reducing methane emissions is critical, yes, especially since fossil fuels are responsible for a large scale of human caused emissions. So from these fossil fuels, most of the emissions will be by methane, will be from will be of this methane, right? So it's a very important mission considering the fact of global warming. Next, JUICE mission, JUICE Jupiter Icy Moons Explorer. It was an European mission. It is actually to explore the moons of Jupiter, like Ganymede. I think you heard this name of Ganymede, the largest moon. Okay, and yeah, let's get into details. The European Space Agency's JUICE probe is set to perform a groundbreaking double slingshot maneuver. Like, see, double slingshot in the sense by using this moon's gravity and also its gravity to set on course to Jupiter. Okay, by using the gravity of moon and also gravity of Earth. That's why it's called double slingshot. And on its by using this gravity force to get on to course with Jupiter. So yeah, it will study the moons of Jupiter, Callisto, Europa, Ganymede by 2031, and using additional gravity assists from Venus and Earth along the way. Okay, So this JUICE mission will take the help of gravity forces from Earth, Venus, and Moon. Okay. So what does it do? It will investigate the subsurface water bodies for potential habitability and develop a comprehensive understanding of Jupiter's origin, evolution, everything. Yeah, Ganymede is the largest moon in the solar system. It will use as some basic MCQ. Ganymede is actually a moon of Jupiter and also largest moon in the solar system. Next, while the mission cannot detect life, it will assess the weather conditions such as water, essential biological elements, energy, and stability existing around Jupiter. Next, BPCL launches drone-aided aerial seeding for Bihar Hills. This project is named as Aranya. It's actually seeding, afforestation scheme initiative. By using drone, they will do this aerial seeding of around 1 lakh seed balls across 50 hectares of these forest regions in Bihar, 3 targeted forest regions. So drone technology is used here. Okay, that's all about this. And who initiated this? It was introduced by BPCL, Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited. It's an Aranya project. The initiative is named as Aranya. It's in Bihar. Okay. Next, some news pointers. So coal production in the country grows 7.12% year on year to reach 370 metric ton by financial year 2024-25. Okay, 7.12%. Next, yeah, UPS Unified Pension Scheme recently launched by government, and 1st April 2025 will be the date. Maharashtra scheme becomes first state to adopt. Okay, so next, Stockholm International Water Institute is organizing the next World Water Week on 25-29 August 2024. So I have to remember the dates here, 25 to 29 August 2024. So World Water Week on 25-29 August 2024. And who organizes this? It is organized by Stockholm International Water Institute. Next, Olympic cyclist Daniela Kirinos passes away at 51. She was actually an Olympic cyclist, and she is a celebrated Venezuelan Olympic cyclist. She passed away at the age of 51. Next, Mithun recorded for the first time in Assam. Mithun is a semi-wild gaur-like animal. An objective can arise like saying recently Mithun recorded for the first time in Assam. What is Mithun? Okay, it's a bird, it's an animal. A bit may come like that. Okay, it's a wild gaur, or it's some foreign bird, something. Mostly it will be an Indian, but see, that's my motive to understand. Okay, so it's a semi-wild gaur-like animal. This is Mithun. Okay, it is distributed in northeast India, Bangladesh, northern Myanmar, and in Yunnan, Chennai. The IUCN status is vulnerable. Next, Spices Board launches Spiced scheme to boost spice exports and productivity. Spiced means sustainability in spice sector through progressive, innovative, and collaborative interventions for export development. Basically, for to improve the exports of spices, these schemes will be there to enhance the exports of spices from India. They will be supportive of those schemes. Okay, they will be through progressive, innovative, and collaborative interventions for export development to suit the hiccups faced by these spice companies, spice producing companies to export to other countries. They'll make the process so much feasible. Okay, yeah, that's all about this. Spice Board launches Spiced scheme. So some static GQ here. Headquarters of this Spice Board is in Kochi, and it was established in 1987 by merging of Cinnamon Board and other board. I don't exactly remember, but it happened. It's established by merging two or three boards. So one of them is Cinnamon Board, and spices are sold under brand name Flavor It. This is very important. The static GK. Okay, Flavor It is a brand name of spices sold. And next, Tata AI life launches. It's a life insurance scheme. Sampurna Raksha Promise. Okay, nothing new to know in go into deep details, but the Tata AIA life launches Sampurna Raksha Promise, and an appointment is also there. NASCOM appoints Sindhu Gangadharan as new chairperson. Okay, Sindhu Gangadharan is the managing director of SAP Labs India. So NASCOM appoints Sindhu Gangadharan as a new chairperson. Next, Jai Shah elected unopposed as independent chair of ICC. There is no opposition also while election of this position. Shah was the sole nominee for the chairmanship, and Jai Shah succeeded Greg Barclay. It's important to note this. And Jai Shah also became the youngest ever to hold this position at the age of 35. So he will assume this position on 1st December of this year. Okay. So that's it for this video and 28th June current affairs. If you are enjoying my content, then please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also share it with your friends. And also you can comment down regarding your requirements, like if I need any improvement, if I need to do any positive or feedback or negative feedback, whatever it is, so that I can improve myself and give you better better analysis and better videos. Okay, so that it may be useful to you. And also you can give me some hints on which kind of videos you want from me, like any military exercises separate video, or defense exercises, military exercise, or science and technology missions. Okay, like missions of NASA, ISRO, Europe, Japan, JAXA. So there are many, right? So if you want any separate videos on that, and yeah, you can comment down. Okay, I'll look into it, and I'll do the needful. And also that's it for this video. So thank you for watching till the end. Okay, bye, have a nice day. Bye.